Good morning, students. Let's continue with the maths class 8, chapter 14, exercise 14.2, question number 4, factorize. We already covered this question number 1 and question number 2. Now let's move for the sub question number 3 with the identity a square minus b square. Here a plus b, a minus b is the right hand side of the identity. Let's solve question number 3. Here x raised to 4 minus y plus z power raised to 4. Now why we are denoting these terms by capital A and B? Because the whole bracket, and this bracket is now with the letters y and z. It may be the letters in small form A and B also. Just because of that we are using capital A and B. Here again we going to make use of the rule power raised to power is multiplied. So a raised to m raised to n is m into n. Again, the right hand side of the identity, in one bracket there is an addition of these two terms, while in another bracket there is a subtraction of the two terms. There is no further simplification of this, so we can write it as it is. Here again there is an identity. As we already discussed, we going to make use of this identity for all these 5 questions. How many times? 2 times. 2 times this identity we have to use step by step. Now, in another way, in first bracket we are going to take addition of these 2 terms, so there is no need of the square bracket. But when there is a minus term, we have to use the square bracket so that the term inside the bracket will get change in sign. Here x plus y plus z, and in another bracket there is a x minus y minus z. And these are the factors of sub question 3rd. Similarly, let's solve question number 4. Here, in 4th sub question, x raised to 4 minus x minus z. Whenever we write down the z, we have to slash these points. The sides we have to slash. So it creates a difference between 2 and z. 2 and z like this. So it will differ 2 from z. Again, we'll make use of power raised to power form. X minus z bracket square. Again, the identity a square minus b square. So we have to take their addition in one bracket and their subtraction in another bracket. Again, there is no further simplification here. This minus sign is a bracket square. You can utilize here a minus b bracket square, but there is no further change in the factorization. Here again x plus in one bracket and in another bracket we have to take their subtraction. Now we'll write it down in proper way. X square y minus z bracket square. In this bracket x plus x minus z. Here x minus minus plus z. So the final answer is x minus z bracket square. Here 2x minus z. Here plus x minus x cancel. So here is only z term. Now you can use here also x square, so it becomes 2x square. A minus b bracket square, if we use here, it becomes x square plus x square minus 2xz minus z square, and the rest of the terms will remain as it is in the form of z. So x square becomes 2x square and the rest of the terms will remain same. Let's go for the fifth number. Same fifth number question. In this fifth number question, you can see that a raised to 4, 2a square b square and b raised to 4. Again we need a simplification there. A raised to 4, 2a square b square plus b raised to 4. Now here we can see there are the three terms. As there are three terms, we can write it like this: a square bracket square, 2a square b square and this b square bracket square. Again, as per the previous trick, this one is a perfect square, this one is a perfect square. So we have to take square root of these two terms. Square root of this term is a square and this term is b square, and sign of the middle term. Sign of the middle term is minus, and this whole bracket square. So these are the factors. We can write it like this: a plus b, a minus b and whole bracket square. So we can write it as many times: a plus b, a plus b, a minus b, a minus b. These are the factors of this equation. That's all.